Friends of Planet Guitar, as we promised, we are at the Zio Live Music with a true legend, Mr. Paul Gilbert, ready for his rig rundown of this upcoming Italian tour. You're gonna play 9 shows in Italy and 1 in Austria with your fantastic trio and also with your wife Amy for some songs. A complete Led Zeppelin medley in the middle. And so, Paul, what are you gonna use? Explain us.
Okay, well, I've got my pedal board.
Yeah, let's see.
Basically, my amps are totally clean.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I just turn if I turn all my distortion off and turn this off, so that's just the amp by itself. Yeah.
Okay. And it's a Fender Tree Reverb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So very, very simple. It's a reliable, clean amp.
Yeah.
I can go anywhere in the world. They probably have one of these.
Yeah.
So very simple, very clean. But I always have this AC booster. I just got a new one. It's a version 2, V2. Yeah. So you can hear a little bit of distortion.
Yeah.
And I always have my delay on a little bit. So real subtle. You know.
So these two are always on.
So, yeah, so that's my basic sound. And then I've got 2 pedals that give me a little more. So now I'm getting a little more. So that's enough to, I just can rock.
Yeah.
Now, then I turn like the Overdrive preamp, and that's what. That's a little more metal.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like when I'm very loud, and
you need more.
Well, no. When I'm very loud, then I don't want to feed back.
Ah, okay.
So
you want to control.
One of the songs we're doing is the long distance runaround.
Yeah.
And I'm playing the vocal line, the long distance runaround.
Yeah.
So it's got spaces. So I turn this one off, and just this one.
Okay.
Because that way I can stop, and it's not going. Woo,
Okay. No feedback at all.
And it's like enough distortion. I have sustain.
Yeah.
But I can still leave my volume up.
Yeah.
And it's
With
not
no
like crazy. If I have all these on together, I can't stop. I can't leave my volume because that's going to a little too much hiss, a little too much feedback. But if I do keep playing, then it's nice. If I.
So when you need some calm moments, only one overdrive.
Yeah.
It's
so,
on.
So a lot of times when I'm going like full blast loud, I'll have them all 3 on.
The 3.
Yeah. So the other thing is like, those are all in a loop.
Okay.
So I can turn them off and go, when it's green, it goes to these 2. And then I have a totally clean.
Cool.
And I can go back.
And then you change. It's like having 2 channels.
Yeah. And also, like, there's no noise.
Yeah.
Now, if I, then you go back,
Yeah.
So that, especially in the Led Zeppelin medley, where you suddenly have to go to like Stairway to Heaven all of a sudden, Oh, sorry, the other way.
Then when you have to
and
build
then
up.
I go back to.
Yeah. And you immediately got that sound. Yeah.
So that's a nice way to go back and forth. Now, a lot of the other pedals, I brought them for the Led Zeppelin medley.
Yeah?
So like Good Times, Bad Times, I don't know what Jimmy Page had, but it's like a real kind of, like whoa, for the solo.
Yeah.
Because he's going, was it?
Yeah.
And to me, that really feels like that Good Times, Bad Times guitar sound.
Listening to the sound check, I was wondering, he gets the same sound of Jimmy Page using a Fender Twin Reverb and an Ibanez.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in my mind was, okay, it's not a Les Paul and it's not a Marshall, and it's that sound.
That's the pedals.
So
And
you're explaining us why and how.
Yeah. It's also good if I like clean up a little bit, I can get the.
Yeah. No quarter.
Yeah. Now, this one's more for the Robin Trower songs. We do some Robin Trower at the beginning.
I love him.
That was it.
Visual side.
Yeah. So that's good for the Trower stuff. I think the only thing I use that for in the Zeppelin set, I'd use it at the beginning of Achilles' Last Stand.
Cool.
Which is not exactly the original sound, but it sounds good.
But it sounds good.
Yeah. The wah-wah, again, that's more for the, we do a Cream song, do White Room. So, turn on the... That was nice for that. This one, there's one Led Zeppelin riff.
Okay.
That's Houses of the Holy, and he's got that flanger that's stopped. Like real metallic kind of a sound.
So I use it only for one song.
Yeah, so that's it's like a flanger, but it's not moving. It's
Okay.
Stopped
Stop
locked
it.
in one spot. Then this one's for the Rover.
Yeah, facing the one.
So that sounds good for that. And then this delay is for the, So when you do the violin bow, you got to have the delay.
Yeah.
And then I brought this just in case. It's a really good sounding fuzz.
You shoot me.
So that's a really warm sounding fuzz.
Cool.
And I think, there's a splitter because I have an amp in front of me like a monitor.
Okay.
And then that one's for the audience.
Okay.
And
Then the Callisto and the compression.
yeah, those are for the clean.
Always on when the clean is on.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think that's it. Well, and then of course the guitar.
Yeah. The signature ones.
And I brought both my signature models, the FRM 350, the PGM 50. This one is the only guitar in the world that comes stock with a slide magnet.
Oh, fantastic.
And that one I put on myself. So that's custom slide magnet. But I love that, because I was never a good slide player most of my life. But because it's here, it's so easy to practice.
Okay, I want to use it.
Yeah, it's just right there. You don't have to go like, where is it? Some closet somewhere. And especially for vocal lines, like when we do rock and roll, get a long time in a rock and roll.
You let the guitar sing.
Yeah, and then right back. And
then you're ready to rock again.
It's like so much
fun.
So many good vocals are in this.
Yeah. So what to say? Not only a rig rundown, but a complete masterclass by Mr. Paul Gilbert on how to get the Led Zeppelin sound. You're a maestro, I have to say a maestro. Using an Italian term, you're a maestro.
One other important thing for the Led Zeppelin sound.
Yeah.
Now, I probably have, I'm not as low as I could be, but if your guitar gets too high, you can't sound like Jimmy Page up here.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta have at least a little bit low.
Okay, keep it down. Said by Paul Gilbert, keep it down. So, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you tonight for the first Italian shows of the 9 of Paul Gilbert's live in Italy with Roberto Porta on drums, Marco Galliero on bass, and Amy Gilbert joining for some special keyboard songs, keyboard parts. And then thank you so much again to the Zio Live Music and to Riccardo Capelli, which is the manager of this amazing tour. And what to say, keep following Planet Guitar and come to see live Mr. Paul Gilbert. Bye.
Bye-bye.